Welcome again, everyone. Welcome, Coach Thomas. Welcome, Ebi. Onome Ebi, right pronunciation? So thank you for the tip. She sent me even the pronunciation, the right pronunciation of the name. So thank you. Welcome to this pre-match press conference. Coach, my first question, how are you preparing to play semi-final against Cameroon in Accra Stadium, where they were playing for the past 3 matches?
So far, the preparation has been good, but we don't. You hear me now? Yeah. The preparation is good, and we just work on. We don't change so much. We have a plan already when we come into this tournament, and we just follow that plan. We don't change anything. We want the players to feel comfortable what we are doing. So this is one of 5 games, hopefully, in this tournament, and so we just work on. We have our pre-meetings, and we play the game, we have the post-meetings, and we go to the training field and trying to work with the things that we think that we need to improve a little and so on. So we just follow our plan, and that's the best thing to handle situations like this. It's one game, it's an important game, but not more than that.
Thank you. And Onome, how is the spirit inside with your teammates inside the team?
Hello. Yeah, for me and my teammates, we are really prepared right from the start of the competition. We've been taking every game step by step, and now we're facing the Cameroonians. The team has been, whenever we're playing against the Cameroon, it's always a fight, and the best team always, win. They are good teams, and like my coach has said, we've prepared, and we're just waiting for the day to come. So we'll know.
C'est un match pour eux. C'est pas un seul match, ils vont penser à ça. C'est vraiment, ils vont passer à tout le tournoi. Eux aussi, ils sont ici pour jouer.
My name is Ikikere from Nigeria. Coach, I want to ask, you've said in previous press conferences that your first aim is to pick the World Cup ticket. And facing a wounded Cameroonian side, in this game, they can either make or mar that particular aim. Are you under pressure going into this game? And for Onome? Yes. Yeah. Okay. I can ask the captain.
When you're the head coach, you're always under some pressure, but that's a good thing to be an old man. You've been in this before. When I was the head coach for Sweden for about 8 years, I always have the same pressure on me, so I'm used to it, and I used to handle my feelings and so on, and that is probably one of the best things with experience. But I think if you ask players, that they can see that I have a really relaxed attitude to the game, and that's not saying that we are not focused and we are doing our best, but if you have a coach that are really stressed, it will also affect the players. So we're trying to do it just the same way that we said when we started the tournament, and I want the players to really feel calm about it and confident and so on. So that's my approach to the game.
Mais avec ces joueuses, ils savent ce qu'ils ont. Ils ont toutes leurs fusils pour gagner le.
To defend the trophy. After beating Zambia, you said you've revived your hopes of defending that trophy. What sort of mindset are you approaching this game with tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. We want to go back with the cup, of course, but as we said already, when we started the tournament, the first aim is to secure a ticket to France next year, and nothing changed in that, and we have a good opportunity to do that tomorrow, and of course we will do whatever it takes to win the game tomorrow, and if we do that, I think also we can be really relaxed if we come to the final. So that's also a good option for us to have 2 good wins in the end of this tournament. But nothing comes out from itself. We have to stay by our plan, our match plan, and we really have to have players with full focus on the game. So if not, it will be a tough game anyway. But I think we have a good chance, and I hope that the players really are prepared tomorrow.
Well, we Cameroon in the last final, and you have seen them play in this particular tournament as well. Do you think the team has progressed in terms of play? They are giving their best concerning to the previous time we play against them.
I would say not only Cameroonians, all teams have improved. The Cameroon who played last 2 years, I won't say they have same pattern and everything now. Definitely they have improved. So as every other team in this competition, nobody is going down. Everybody is coming up. As you can see, even Mali and every other team are coming up. So that's football for you. We'll train and we'll play to go higher. So I think they've improved. So as every other team.
Your colleague was here, and he said Nigeria has beaten Cameroon 9 times, and they have won the African Women Cup of Nations so many times. And it tells a story that if assuming Nigeria is winning, meaning there's no competitor in the competition. So this is the time another country need to do something different into the competition. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I know the history, of course, but when it comes to history, it doesn't matter tomorrow. Every game have its own life, and as Onome already said, other teams are coming closer and closer, and the Nigerian team have to work harder and harder to beat any other team, and we suspect a very, very tight game tomorrow. Expect a very tight game tomorrow, so yeah, hopefully we are the lucky ones also this time. Of course we don't want them to come closer if you look to the old statistics and so on. So, but we know it's going to be a tough fight.
Well, c'est vrai. L'histoire.
I want to ask, the last game, Ngozi Ebere was pulled out in the second half. We want to know the state of Ngozi Ebere. Is she fit to play tomorrow?
Yeah. Every player is fit to play tomorrow, so there is no injuries. We talk with doctor and physio, and everything is under control, so no problems.
Toutes les joueuses sont en forme. Il n'y a pas de blessures. There are questions that goes around that your team is aging. They are old. The team is old. Yeah, and
Facing difficulties to renew the team and
yeah, you are facing challenge of infusing young ones into the team.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for that. It's really bad to have these old ladies in the team. Now, if you look at the performances of Onome, she's quite good. She has 3 brilliant performances. And talking about age, I don't understand that at all. Because as a head coach for a national team, it's really easy. It's so easy. You just have to pick the 11 best players. I don't go and say, Onome, you are too old, bye-bye. And then pick in another player that's not as good as Onome. Or, you're only 17, bye-bye. No, that's not the way. It's easy. The 11 best players are on the field. And the other ones are just outside on the bench. Very easy. I don't care so much about the age of the players. But, of course, for the future, you have also to renew the team and so on, and rebuild the team. But that is not something you do during a tournament. Yeah.
Well, it's a
Tomorrow's game is your second real test in this competition. And they raised that argument on the foundations of the fact that you beat Zambia. They only won their first game in this edition of the competition. You beat an Equatorial Guinea side that is in 6 and 7s in this competition. Do you agree with those people, those who think this is your second test tomorrow?
I agree with everybody that says that we're going to have a tough game tomorrow, and it's a new game. We know about it. So what's happened now, early in the tournament, we don't care so much about that because we can't change anything that's happened before. The only thing we can do is prepare for next game, and we prepare as well as possible for this game. And as I already said, we know we're going to play a really good team, and but what we can see out from what we know about Cameroon, we think that we have a really, really good chance to beat them. But I also said nothing comes out from itself. You have to do your work, you have to do your homework, you have to play the best passes, you have to play, you have to use your scoring chances, you have to go there with your heart and all that. Because if you don't do that, you don't win any games at all. Don't matter whoever you're playing. So. And I think that the players are really good prepared, and they're really strong, mentally really strong players. So I suppose them to have a really good performance tomorrow.
That game, it looks like a game that was won on based on individual brilliance, and there were fine margins of winning the game. So now, looking at the Cameroon game, it looks like it would be the same thing. There might be individual brilliance of few chances, and then the most clinical team would win. Now, I would like to ask, what would you be doing differently from the South Africa game so that that doesn't repeat itself? And then, Onome, we're discussing at the media tribune just before that Catalana goal that you've had a brilliant game. And then that minute, the ball came in, and then boom. So what would you be doing differently to ensure that that does not repeat itself?
Concerning the game, I believe our coaches have seen our mistakes from the past game, mostly against South Africa and the two other games, and we've worked towards that. And I believe our coaches know Cameroonians, and it's not going to be an easy game. So we've worked on our mistakes, and I believe and I hope it won't happen against Cameroon. We'll really work on that. And I want to say something concerning the age stuff. Sorry for going back. I believe this is a senior team. It's a senior national team. It's not age category. We have under 17, we have under 19 and under 20. If you want, if you're looking for young players, you can go watch under 17 games, under 20 games. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a women's national team. You can have a 40 years old playing. I think if she deserves to be in the team, if she's fit to be in the team, she can play. So when you're talking about age, whatever, please you can go to under 20 and under 17, you get them there. Thank you.
And the question was how we can secure that we're not doing the same mistake again as we did against South Africa in the first game. Yeah, of course, we worked with our plan, so we have, of course, at post-game meetings, and we have seen the game so many times again, and we know what we did wrong, and we know how to handle it, of course, but how we will handle the game tomorrow, we will hopefully see tomorrow. I don't want anyone to read it in the newspaper before the game. But of course we know what the mistake was when we let that goal in. But it was also a really good performance from Kagatlana. So, but of course we know, yes.
Oui, c'est vrai.
That was our last question. Thank you, coach, and good luck for the match. Thank you.